Hello people on the internet, this is me, Crazy Monkey Dude, I'm back in with another review, and today we're going to be continuing on with Barraki week. We're going to be doing, like I said yesterday, Takadox. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, Barraki week is basically just me going over all 6 of the Barraki revamps that I've done. And yeah, we're just going to be reviewing it, and again, today we're doing Takadox, so let's get started with the review. We're going to start off with the most boring aspects of them first, and we're going to get down to the legs. So the legs have not changed. He has the same feet, same leg design, the same 3 points of articulation in the legs, and even the torso. The pelvic piece is still the same. What is different, though, is that you can see he has one of those glow-in-the-dark blue armor bits on his lower stomach area. And then, of course, what's really different about him is that his torso is articulated. So the lower half of this torso, as you can see, is a Vaki limb piece, and the upper half is a Technic and Vaki pelvis contraption, where I have him, where I have one of these or 2 of these on either side, and they help hold in the the torso pieces together, these pieces for his chest and his back, and that comprises the torso, and it allows him to get really funky with his as funky as you can get it with his articulation. Like, he can be slumped over all the way down like this, like you would usually want him to have, and then you can straighten him out and have him really tall, which also would fit into the fact that, fun fact, Takadox is the tallest Barraki out of all 6 original Barraki. The only problem is that the reason why he's tall is because he has that ridiculous just beam piece just right here for his torso. Which, I mean, again, don't get me wrong, I like the Barraki. The Barraki are nice designs. Takadox was my first, I think, set I had when I was younger, and he was the first Barraki I had, and continued to be that way for a while. But, some of the builds that they use for him is, yeah, we're not nice. So I just wanted to take away the very stick figure Technic, torso out of there. The arms, again, they're the same. They have these pieces that I think were on the legs of Takadox. Actually, no, they weren't on the legs of Takadox, yes? Oh, no, they didn't come with Takadox. I just put them on his arms because I wanted to bulk up the arms a little bit because his original arms were a little skimpy. He's got the squid launcher, just like he always did, on the right arm either, as well, with the squid as well. He's also, his head hasn't changed because there is no real reason to change Takadox's head. And it wouldn't be Takadox, I guess, huh? He also has got a bunch more of these spikes on his back, and I quite like that. He's also got the tail. Again, I wanted to make him as shrimp-like as, possible, which I think that's what Takadox was supposed to be. People say he's a mantis, but, like, why not just a mantis shrimp? Or just a shrimp? I think he's just a shrimp. I don't even think he's a mantis, because, like, an underwater mantis is just a shrimp at that point, But I guess I didn't want to call him a shrimp, because, like, no one thinks of shrimp being powerful and dangerous until you meet the mantis shrimp, who can move extremely fast with his punches. So, yeah. I guess a little bit of story relevance. I don't know if I did this with Kalma. Kalma, as long as Takadox as well, was a ruler of the League of Six Kingdoms. He ruled over a part of the Matoran universe at some point, and he was actually the mole for the Brotherhood of Makuta, because the other 5 Barraki were plotting to take over the Great Spirit robot, or Mata Nui, and Takadox is like, nah, how about I just snitch? And yeah, he did. Another thing he has, too, is, well, of course, after the Barraki were found out, all 6 of them were taken down to the pitch where they're mutated after, like, 1,000 years of being down there, and whatever, now he looks like this. Another thing, though, one of his powers is that he has Hypnotic Vision. He can hypnotize any Matoran in his sight, I guess. And I guess some powers for that Kalma had. I don't think he had any special powers, and if he did, it doesn't come to mind. He has 3 eyes, of course, and I think one of them was blind because he got in a fight with Pridak, and Pridak is Pridak, so whatever. That's basically it for like the story for both of them. I think I forgot to do it for Calm as well. We're going to skip over that, though, and we're going to do some size comparisons. So, him in his weird little crippled old man form, I'm going to do him first. I'm going to compare him to a Metrotoran, which is going to be Takua again, and as you can see, he goes up to about the waist. Yeah, he goes up to the back of the waist. Get him out of the way, and we're going to do the Maritoran, which is slightly taller, but I think still goes to the same spot. And then we're going to do it with a Skakti. Same height as a Skakti. But if I stand him up really quick and knock down the Skakti with him as I pull him up, let me straighten him out a little bit more. Oh no, that squid's going to come off. Hold on. There we go. He becomes much taller, so much so that he's out of frame. And we stand up the Skakti again. And all of a sudden, he is standing over the Skakti by quite a bit. In fact, I think it's a Skakti. Nah, okay, no, that's taller. No, he's about the size of, I'd say like a smaller Titan as well. So one of the smaller Titans. We'll get the Skakti out of here. Stand up. There we go. Okay, just get back down. One of the squids fell. Whatever. That's Takadox. It's pretty much over with the review. Again, my main goal with all these was to try to make the Barraki a little bit more fleshed out as characters. And given the fact that these Barraki were described as being powerful and perfect beings, I wanted to kind of make them the powerful and perfect beings that they're supposed to be. So again, this review is, like I said in the last video, they're all supposed to be these kind of small Titans. And what I mean by that is that they're supposed to be like the weird in-between ground of Titans, like I said in yesterday's video, and as well as, of course, Dredka's video as well, as being kind of a short Titan, but also so imposing. And yeah, I mean, of course, you've been mutated by the pit, so they're going to be a little bit more diminished, but I do plan on doing a revamp of Takadox in particular, and of course all 6 of the Barraki as well when I get the chance. And yeah, there are going to be more of that Titan skill I'm talking about. But yeah, I think I did a pretty good job on doing a revamp of him. He looks very mutated. Also, when this guy's in the dark, this looks really cool because like the whole back, his legs, his back, and most of his torso actually has more spots to glow in the dark with his head. So it's just this line going down to the legs. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. That's about it for the video. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Pridak, the leader of the 6 kingdoms. And yeah, stay tuned for that. Like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. This is Crazy Monkey Dude signing out. Bye-bye. Watch the video.